Okay. Before I do anything, I need to make it very clear to everyone who is asking. The form is closed right now because there are currently 40 submissions I still have to go through. So please be patient. I didn't know there was gonna be so many fucking people wanting to sign up for this, which is great. But I still, like, it's gonna take me this stream and the next stream to get through everyone, maybe even one more. So it's gonna be a bit, I'm sorry, but I want to give everyone the time they deserve. Hello everyone, nice to see all of you. Hold on, I'm gonna, like, write something in the chat really quick. What? I can't write in the chat whenever it's popped out. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Can I... This is really dumb. You have to sign in. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm already signed in, bruh. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Did my commission slots get filled already? Yes, they were just filled just now. But I'm happy to put you on a wait list if you are that committed. Yeah, I do have a wait list. Feel free to contact me later. Okay, I guess that's not working, but anyway. Alright. Jesus Christ 40, yes. Yes. I got 68 in total, and I went through like 20 last time. Yeah. We're gonna see if we can get through another 20 today. But yeah, I wanted to try to give everyone the, attention that they deserve, so, you know, no promises in how many I get through. So, let's go, let me check. 20 was the last one I went through. Yeah. I remember that one. Okay, so 21. I'd love to be on the wait list. I want to commission something for my Splatoon OCs. Okay, great. I'll put you there right now. It'll take me like literally 2 seconds. Swim with gamers. Playlist. Okay. Cool. I love how there's fan music in the background of these streams so much. Yeah, I really like giving fan creators attention. Troposplash is in here, by the way. So yeah. Anyway, let's get on with it. Alright. This is Ponderosa 619. These were made about a year ago as semi-predictions for what the next canon idols would look like since Team Pass 1. The general idea was for them to be fishing inspired, but then I got lost a little, I think. At one point I did think about making content, but that never ended up happening. I have been thinking about making a newer set of idols more recently, so I would be interested to hear how I can improve next time. Alright. Sounds good. Let's open these up. Why is there another... Okay, I don't know why there's 2 windows. Anyway. Oh, these guys are cute! Oh wait, first, before, oh hey Kila. Before I, what was I gonna say? But before I get on with this, I need to preface just to be very clear, as I did with last time. Do not poke fun at any designs. Do not offer any criticism that is not constructive. You can add your thoughts, but please be please be mindful that not everybody is a super skilled artist, and yeah, they will probably be looking at this stream at some point, so we want to be kind of respectful. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at these. These are very cute. Oh, I like this. I love her little face. Look at that little face. Okay, Chella Wave. Apparently this is called. Again, I didn't offer a field to say the name of the band, which is my bad. But anyway, or Pinecone? Are they called Pinecone? Or is Cello? I don't know. I think it's Cello Wave. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Right away, I'm seeing the colors are pretty well distributed. The colors are very simple and therefore working pretty easy to make look good. Yeah, I usually need a second to like take in the design before I can really comment on it, so sorry about that. We already got some matching going on, like the hair tied up, the glasses obviously, the eyes the same color, and the boots. So, you know, that's easy. The opposite, we got opposites like the long hair and the shorter hair, Inkling versus Octoling, dark clothes versus light clothes. So overall, it's looking pretty coordinated. It's definitely not like the best it can be though, I would say. Like, I feel like their outfits in terms of how they're designed, not colors, but more like just kind of the style of outfits feel a little, I don't know. I feel like they're stylistically a little different, in a way that's a little off to me. I did notice the patterns on the sleeves versus the pants. That's a cool touch. I like that. Hey, Daylove, cool. This song is a banger, by the way. I don't care what you say, Finn. This song is a banger. Anyway, yeah. So, I think one thing is that you know what? I think it's because this shirt and this belt thing is kind of saturated, and then this is just kind of like all a neutral color. So I think like if you incorporated some of the blue into this part, or maybe like this dark purplish color. Oh, that's what's throwing me off, is because there's this saturated purplish color here, and then it's not anywhere on this one, and the dark colors are just less saturated and muted, whereas like, yeah, this one's more saturated, this one is more muted, at least when it comes to like the more neutral colors. So I think that's what's throwing me off. If you like increase the saturation of this, or like gave it more contrast, like again, this character has a lot of contrast with like the white jumper thing and these two parts here. If you just up the contrast or saturation in this outfit as a whole, I think they would look a lot better. Otherwise though, really solid, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise, like, yeah, really solid, honestly. There's not too much more I can say. Whenever you're designing idols, like, if you have only 2 colors and you want to start with something very simple, it usually isn't very hard to create a coordinated design, because again, like, it's like the Squid Sisters. Like, if you want to make something really simple, just do what the Squid Sisters do, which is just have 2 main colors, have most things match, have some opposites. That's like the easiest way to make an idol group, which is, there's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. So yeah, these are really solid though. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay. Swim with gamers. Oh, speak of the devil. Somewhat want canon compliant, but mostly won't just want your slots. Okay. What song is playing right now? Oh, it's Life Hydrographic. I don't know why the album art didn't change, but this is not Daylove. Anyway, oh, this isn't an idol. This is just a character. Okay, well, it was for idols, but you know, I'll comment on it anyway. This design, this was in the Trench meet and greet as well. I love this, I love this. It's it's very coordinated. This is a very good character design just in general, I would definitely say. There's, the color palette is really, really nice. Overall, these designs are cool. And like seasonal designs, like I'm not as much of a...
At Swim with Gamers paid to yap, point and laugh I sent the wrong LCS log.
Oh, that's hilarious. It's okay though, at least you're getting compliments. Because your character is genuinely adorable and I love it. What if they're an idol group of 6? They all just look exactly like they're exactly the same character, but with different outfits. That's really funny. That would be interesting. Like, what if there was an idol group of like where the characters look exactly the same? Like that would be weird. That would be uncanny. Like if it's supposed to be creepy, like that would be funny. That'd be interesting. But very cute OC and very well designed and great color palette. Overall. So I guess we can just go to the next one then. Okay. Cactus. I want them to be a mix of modern and tribal. Okay. 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 Wow. Okay. I'm like, the colors. I'm flashbanged by so many colors in like a good way. This is so cool. I'll get the right one sent next time. Nah, don't worry about it.
At Killer Doodly paid to yap, oopie goopie pee.
Thanks, Kilo. Appreciate it. What is that currency? Like QAR? I think it's. I'm assuming it's. I know you're in the Middle East, so somewhere in there. But anyway, yeah, these are really colorful. Definitely over detailed for sure. Like definitely like, I mean, again, like, so detail is one of those things where it's really dependent on the art style. Like, if there's some art styles that are just really, really detailed, and that's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong, this might be a hot take, but I don't think there's anything wrong with a bunch of detail if it's part of the art style, if it's consistent with the art style. I think designs are only simplified when it should be simplified when they're trying to serve a certain purpose. Like, for example, the canon Splatoon idols are not this detailed because they're meant to be iconic. They're meant to be on the front of, like, the game cover. They're meant to be, like, they're meant to be icons. And for that to be effective, you need to have a very digestible design. Where something like this is more, you know, it's a lot on the eyes. So it really depends on what you want to do with them. In this person's case, they don't seem to have any like particular goal with it, so I'm just gonna assume this is a part of the art style. They seem to be just be concerned about the vibe that they give off. So I would say these. I would say overall these are the. You know what's interesting actually is that there are a lot of colors going on here, but they are actually very decently coordinated, which is impressive because it's hard to do that with so many colors. There could be improvements here and there, but overall, like the colors are incorporated in such a way that doesn't make it like too messy. So I like that. I really like this. This is awesome. This character, I think, is definitely the best designed, I think, out of all of them, because the colors are very well distributed. Like, you have, like, this shirt that's more complicated, but it only utilizes 3 colors, so it's not too overwhelming. And then you have the pants that balance it out because they're mostly just a solid color. The blue, the very dark blue, is kind of like a neutral here. And then there you have this small bit to just enough like complicated design and color to balance it out. And then the hair is not complicated. It's just like, you know, just just like a, what is this called? Like a buzz cut? I don't know what it's called. But it's very simple, so it's not taking away from anything. It's not over here. The mesh here is also pretty subtle, so I don't think it's an issue. Now these guys, they're, I would say, like, this one I'm torn on because it's like, it's very complicated, but it's really beautiful. like it's not as complicated as this one though. I think they just need to have like an equal level of complication in their designs, like an equal level of detail is what I'm saying. Like, this isn't bad, this isn't bad, this isn't bad, but if you want them to be a coordinated idol group, they should be balanced. So right now, like, this one is hogging all the attention because there's just way, like, so much more detail and color than either of these. So yeah, just redistribute a little bit. But that being said, these are all absolutely beautiful. Like, just to give like an example, I would like maybe like take some of the detail that's on the skin here and put it on this back cape thing that looks like a moth, which is really cool. And then make the skin more simple, or vice versa. Just if you had one part more detailed and one more simple, like similar to this, because like this part is more simple, this is more detailed, then you know you'll be more coordinated that way. I hope this is getting across. And then pretty much this one's kind of working a little more with this one in terms of complication, but I would say this whole area is a bit much. I think it's because of the colors. The color coordination is a little off, I feel. I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, to be fair, I think part of the reason we can't see all of the hair, yeah, I think I'm trying to figure out like what makes this one feel a little more balanced when it comes to color, less balanced because of color. I mean, I think overall these just need more redistribution. I'm gonna be sitting here forever, so I'm not gonna think too hard about it. But overall, these are really beautiful and unique. So, yeah. Good luck with them. These are really fucking awesome. Okay. How do you submit designs for the next stream? If there is one. The forum is closed right now. I need to get through like 37 more designs before I can open them again. So, just be patient with me, please. Alright. Qatari Real. Oh, okay. Interesting. There's so many currencies and countries. I forget that they all exist. Anyway, alright, next. This is Jade and Misty Arts. Semi-canon worthy for the Deep Sea Metro City world. Mainly just hear your thoughts. Show no mercy / joke. I love your fresh art style. Thank you. Okay. Deep Sea Metro is interesting. Trenches also around the Deep Sea Metro. Okay. Alternation. City pop. Okay. A 70s, 80s, like, city pop, like, group in the Deep Sea sounds awesome. Opal and Doria. Okay. Alright, the colors are looking good already. Colors are looking roughly split complementary colors. Yeah, pretty much. I would say this is a triad, actually. They're all primary colors, basically. Yeah, these are just some more sketches. Gay. Yeah. Nice. Okay. That's me, my goobers. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, honestly, I'm looking at these guys and I'm realizing I will not have much to say because they are really balanced, really balanced. Like like when you're experienced in this stuff like I am, like you can kind of just look at it once and be like, okay, this is overall like you can kind of tell right away, like what is balanced and like whether an idol group is more or less balanced. Anyway, yeah, overall I like what's going on here. The headpieces complement each other. The colors are cool because I want to say even though Opal has no red and Doria has no yellow, it still works because they have equal distribution of both of them. And this is cool because I don't really see that too often. It's kind of similar to how like Shiver has no yellow, even though and Fry, even though Fry has like I just need to show you Deep Cut Splatoon. Yeah, like, so see how Shiver has, like, no yellow? Where it would probably look good if she did. The reason is because they're taking from each, she's actually taking from Big Man. And then Fry is taking from Shiver with her, like, sort of purple, not really. And so it creates, they're following a triad basically, and even though these guys are a duo, they still follow a triad of colors. So, you know, I'm talking and I'm realizing what I'm saying makes absolutely no fucking sense. Forget what I just said. My point is the colors are well distributed with both of them. Okay? They could incorporate like they could have like what was that? Doria could have some yellow maybe, and Opal could have some red maybe, but they look good as they are because the colors are distributed in a very similar way. Like the headpieces are the opposite color, the earrings are the opposite color, the belts are the opposite color, and so on. It's because they're coordinated so well in that way that it doesn't really matter. So, I'm sorry, that did not make a whole lot of sense. Anyway, these are really well done because, there's some matching features, but, they also have some, just the differences, the small differences, like the turtleneck versus, like, this more sporty type outfit, that difference works because there's so many things that also match / complement each other. Like they both have a headpiece that the headpieces look different, but they both kind of have this way of sticking out. So like they kind of complement each other in that way, even though they're not exactly the same. We also have some angular versus round going on here, like kind of angular hair versus round hair, angular earrings, round earrings. This something clever I'm noticing is like this collar is kind of angular, but then like these necklaces and the turtleneck is round. So I think that's pretty cool.
At Cosmic_Abomina. Paid to Yap, I was a part of last stream's batch. Sending a quick thank you and update as art block screws me as I make redesigns before art fight begins.
Oh,
broken
thank
heart
you.
emoji. Broken heart emoji. Broken heart emoji.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat. Good luck with art fight. I know everyone's doing art fight right now. I'd love to do it sometime, but like I never have time. Like ever. Every year I'm like no time whatsoever. Sorry, I need a drink. Okay. I do try to have angles versus circles motif for them. Yeah, you're doing that pretty well. Yeah, there's also the very obvious triangles on the pants and shoes here versus, not the more round shapes, on the shoes here. I will say her pants don't really have much going on, and her shirt, well, her shirt's got enough with, like, the jewelry and the trim here, but the pants, I mean, they look fine. I don't know. I feel like maybe they should have it, like, some sort of detail, since this one already has some detail here, but honestly, I personally don't mind it, just because everything else is so balanced already. So, yeah, that's up to you, honestly. Yeah, the eyes have similar patterns. They got Squid Sisters, eyebrows. If you when in doubt, just give them Squid Sisters eyebrows. I've seen so many idols like that, like Octoprism, this Magic Medley, they're playing right now. No, not Magic Medley. I've seen more than a couple idol groups with the Squid Sisters eyebrows, which I think is funny. Okay, yeah, I don't have much more to say. This is really well done, and really, give yourself a hand for it, honestly. Really well. Really well made. Alright. I'm debating changing Doria's pants to be fully pink with black triangles. Maybe. That would also work, probably. I don't know, I feel like I'd have to see it to really know. But anyway, next. My cat just opened my door. Hold on, I forgot it wasn't closed. Okay. Alright. Next. Capri. Yeah, I recognize you from Infinity. They're really just for fun. I wanted them to still stand out for the canon idols without being super extreme. Okay. Oh, cute! Cute. Cute. Capricorn popcorn. Is that what they're called? Capricorn popcorn. I love that. That's beautiful. Okay. Thank you for sending individual reps. Those make my life easier. Okay. These are very interesting. Oh, this is squid rice. Takoyaki pins. Oh, I love that. Okay. Oh, I like how these are stuck in their hair. That's cool. I am liking the headpieces. They're different, but they still have like that kind of stabby quality. Like, you know what I mean? Like really subtle similarities can help tie things together, even if like a certain appendage looks very different from the other one. If they have like similar like lines of sight and like aspects to them, they can actually work together. Okay, so alright, this one's got more round. This one is a bit more well, actually I think they have like, okay, they seem to be balancing angular and round features, which is cool. Like we have like the angular kind of collar here, and then the angular bottom of the shirt here. Oh, something clever I'm noticing is like this kind of goes upwards, and then the sleeve things here kind of go downward, which is a cool opposite. The long striped pants versus short, that's easy, yeah. Oh Lord, no, this song! What? Is it not good to you? Is it outdated? I think it's cute. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, reaching House of Idols. Good. Thanks for coming, Polaris. Anyway, there's definitely some imbalance for sure. Like this orange is very out of place. Like I'm not seeing this orange like literally anywhere in like else in the design, so it kind of like the eye kind of goes this way because not just the orange, but this hair color is also not anywhere else in the design. So like this whole part is the eye is very much drawn to it because it's not anywhere else in the design. Like it isn't really balanced. So I would definitely add these colors somewhere else or change this, maybe like make this part pink, like this, because this pink isn't anywhere in this one's design. Either that or make it like a like this blue, or like either incorporate colors from the other person or make the colors of this single one more balanced, and kind of balance it in the same way with this one. Like, because either you want to have them have, this is kind of hard to explain, but you want to, generally I'm noticing with all of these designs is that it looks, with duos, it looks good if they either have equal distribution of colors and assets from each other, or they each have their own color scheme but they still complement each other in terms of like their assets, like their type of clothing they're wearing, their hairstyles, things like that. These guys have pretty different outfits and pretty different hairstyles, so I think because of that, it's imperative that they take from each other in terms of color, at least. Like one of, like either the colors or the assets have to be coordinated. Like at least one of them has to be coordinated. I hope that makes enough sense. But anyway, here, I mean, you could go either way. You could either have this one incorporate more colors from here, or you could have changed some of the assets of this one to be similar to this one. Like if you, I don't know, if you like gave this one like the same jacket this one's wearing, or like change the hairstyle to be more similar to this one. So yeah, either choice works, but one of them should be taken because there definitely needs to be more balance here. But overall, they're really adorable. I love how this one, this giant eyebrow, I don't know why, but I love it. This giant ass eyebrow. It's great. I love it. And I have noted, and maybe lean into the angular versus round, because this one is very round, and then this one is definitely more angular too. So maybe lean into it a bit more. That might be cool. Yeah, I think I've said enough on that. I hope. Richie, are you trying to get me to cry with this song? Oh, I didn't. I was too busy talking. I didn't even notice Daybreaker was playing. This song makes me so emotional, bro. The only reason I'm not getting emotional is because I'm way too focused on like talking about designs. But yeah. All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Semi-Aquatic Art. Okay. I designed them to be bioluminescent or appear to be bioluminescent species. Okay. And have their core themes and personalities be based off the 4 auspicious beasts from Chinese mythology. Okay, that is very specific and interesting.
I went hardcore on trying to make them fit the idol design rules of the game and to seem like a convincing possible new idol group. As for my plans with them, the sky's the limit. I want to do everything I could with them, and the ultimate goal is to get a live concert featuring them and other ink idols. But that's far in the future at the moment. Okay, it is funny you say that, because that is an ambition I also have too. I want to do like a live concert with a bunch of other ink idols too. I think we should all collaborate to do that in 5 years. But that's a conversation for another day. Okay. Whip splash. No, it's funny. That's not. I'm laughing because it's similar to Tropa Splash. Like, I just think it's funny. Whip splash is a great name. I love this logo. And they're a what do you call it? A quad? Like a four? I don't want to say foursome. I don't know. I don't know what you call a group of four. But that's ambitious. That's definitely ambitious. This is interesting. Okay. These all are great individually. I will say that now. They are all very well into the quartet. Thank you. Yeah, they each are very well designed on their own, I will say that. They do look very singular right now. Like, they each are very distinct, very individual. They don't necessarily look like a group. Like, Violet, like, looks like her own idol. She looks like she is just her own solo artist, honestly, just because she is so coordinated herself and so not coordinated with these. These two are more coordinated just because of the colors and the way they're distributed. Like, Hannah has a triad of colors going on, with the green skin kind of bringing it together as a neutral. And this guy, Kai, also has like a trio of colors, so that's why these kind of coordinate a little bit, but with also the green skin. So that's why these guys kind of coordinated, but these guys are more outliers. I like how they slowly transition from cooler to warmer colors. Yeah, that is kind of cool. I don't know if I would say they completely do that, because like it kind of gets warm and then gets cool again with Violet. But yeah, so there definitely needs to be some tweaking if you want them to look like an idol group, because these guys definitely look like they could be like a duo. But these guys like look like total outliers. Like like they look like these guys are a duo, and then these guys just showed up like, hey, we're part of the band now. I just and I'm not laughing at the like, these are very well designed, but I just think it's like there's like a very clear divide right here. Yeah, Trench, and everybody's fangirling over Trench. I appreciate it. Yeah, this song needs to be remastered really bad, but you know, the song is still good. Back in Trench's breakcore days. 2v2 for 4 idols. I feel like they should take from each other's colors, but more obvious. Plus, Flick is very desaturated in comparison. That is a very good point. Flick is pretty desaturated, has more neutral colors, whereas these guys are super bright. And they could, you know, like there's, yeah, it's already very good. Like I'm seeing, they don't coordinate perfectly right now, but I am seeing a lot of potential. Like there could, like, I feel like you just need a few changes, honestly, and then they'd really start coming together. I do like this color scheme, as you can see in the logo. I think, so there are different ways you can go about this, because there are 4 characters. Like you could go Violet's route and have each of them kind of have their own color scheme. and then but have them have similar assets, similar to what was it? The idol group from a few, like the idol group from before that. I forgot what they were called. The one where one was like blue and red, and then the other was yellow and blue. Like kind of like that. You could go that way. Wait a minute. I'm getting my brain is not working. Hold on. There's just so many choices you could do here, so that's why my brain is starting to get fluent. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is you could have them each kind of have, you know, like their own color scheme like this, with similar clothes, or you could go the opposite way and have them all incorporate colors from each other, and then have them have more different assets. Like, you could, to solve this, one thing you could do is just have all of them share like a color or two, and then while also incorporating their own color, and keep the designs that they have. Like you could, I don't know, like you could give Flick some of this like blue and yellow colors, maybe give Violet some of the red and orange here, you know, something like that. But honestly, what I think would be a good direction to go would be to follow what these two are doing. Kai and Hannah already look really coordinated, so I would say maybe have both of these guys have a more neutral, like the skin tone here could work. Give Violet a more like a paler skin tone, or like something more desaturated, because to match these guys, because they don't have to be pink, not pink. They don't have to be green, because I know green can kind of imply sanitized. Yeah, at the very least, make them have like the same hue and saturation as these, and then have them each have their own triad of colors, because each of these have a triad of colors, and then if you made that consistent with all of them, that would look more coordinated. I think it could look really cool if each of them had like a shade of green skin and each of them had their own triad. That would look very coordinated. That's again, this is a quartet, and that's really difficult to do. So there's a lot of directions you could go with this. Right now, though, these overall, these are way too individualized, but these look pretty close together. So either either keep going the same direction with these, or incorporate more from each other, is what I would say. I really like this color scheme, though, and I really like where it's going. Also, like, Violet, it looks so cool. Like she should, honestly, I would suggest making her own thing. Like, I'm gonna be so real. Like, she looks like a shopkeeper. Like, she could be a great shopkeeper. But yeah, I hope that was helpful. Sorry that was kind of a mouthful. It's just quartets are a lot. I would be very interested to see people try doing more quartets, because I definitely think they are possible. It's just, you know, it's a lot to juggle. Discord notification heard. Okay, why can people hear my notifications? It makes no sense, because there's no source in OBS that allows that to happen. So I literally have no idea how to keep people from hearing my Discord pings, other than turning on Do Not Disturb, which I'll do right now. But anyway. Okay. Violet is diva. No, literally. Okay. Let's move on. Suki Chu. Hiya, my goal for their designs. I want to be a bit more visually iconic. I feel like they're a bit basic, and I plan to animate them and make some mock merch for them. Some images I provided are photocard concepts. The group is based off of me and my friends' Splatoon characters, and I just want to hear what you have in mind design-wise. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god, there's 7! Move over now, we're number 7. So wait, these are... Okay. I'm looking at like an idol, like a K-pop band here. Like, oh my god. They look amazing. They actually look, you know the craziest part is they all look coordinated. They actually look like a group. Like, not quite in the same way as Splatoon idols, since, you know, we don't have fucking... Well, we have Now or Never 7, but, like, they aren't really meant to be their own group in the same way. But these guys actually, like, they are giving K-pop group, in, like, the best way. Yeah, they're actually so well designed. I'm actually floored. They're actually really well designed. And what's even crazier is that the designs are like this sticker, like this whole like complicated sticker design type thing. Like normally that would be like way too much. Like normally I would say don't do that. But because they're just
Let's swim with gamers paid to yap. Absolute dedication. We thought 4 was hard to juggle.
No, literally! I was like, man, 4 is a lot. Like, and then we have this fucking shit. This is amazing. But no, like I was saying, like, the sticker pattern is equally distributed everywhere. So it actually looks good. And the hairstyles, too, even have similar vibes. Like they have like this one has like this layering going on. This one also has this layering. This one kind of echoes the layering with these 3 suction cups. And they also have like similar fashion. It's like this kind of like casual, very casual type fashion. I feel like there's a name for this type of fashion, but I don't know what it is. And you know what's making this work also is that each of them is pretty monochrome. Like they each have their own color. They're not trying to incorporate a bunch of colors with each other, because while they could do that, it would be extremely difficult to balance between 7 of these guys. So they chose to have each one be their own color with only neutral colors to balance it, which is genius. Like this is honestly like that's honestly the best way you could go about this, because again, if you're trying to incorporate multiple colors, it's going to get messy really quickly. So making each of these guys have their own hue is really a really good idea. So Street Tech? I've never heard of Street Tech. Oh, yeah, kind of. These are like, they don't really have patterns, but kind of. Yeah. Yeah, I am actually so impressed with, but like, if you're watching this, whoever designed this, if you're watching this, like, you really cooked. Like, this is really impressive. I did not, you are changing my opinion on the fact that you can't make more than 3 idols look good. Now, I will say, I think the more idols you have, the more simplistic you have to make the designs. Otherwise, it's gonna get, you know, really hard to balance everything. But this, making this pattern, this like sticker pattern, like consistent throughout all of this,
really was a kind of like a cheat way to make them look detailed without having them be imbalanced or look messy. And that's really impressive. I keep looking at this like weird sleeve thing. I think this is really cool. And it even mirrors this one. Like, what the fuck? This is so genius. Anyway. Now we're never 7 for K-pop. Yeah. Yeah, move over now we're never 7. That's amazing. Good luck. I would buy a photo card. Alright. Next. Name is Mid Zurugi. I'm gonna be for real with you. I haven't even drawn the 4th member. Yes, there's 4 guys. You're only getting a little dialogue icon for them because that's all I have of them. Anyways, there's supposed to be a metal band with each and each member representing a different alternative soul culture. Okay. I want to make them visually distinct with recognizable silhouettes. Problem is that looking back on these designs, I feel like there's a lot of focus and there is a lack of focus and consistency within the group. Granted, that's bound to happen when you're designing a quartet, but I'd like some advice on what to improve, what to keep, and what to discard. I'm so sorry for not keeping this brief. I just wanted to talk about the kids. That's fair. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be hard if one of the idols is not finished, but I will try my best. Oh, okay. Okay, well I can immediately tell this is supposed to be like goth, right? And then this is punk, maybe? This one I'm not so sure about. This one looks kind of punk, but like it's some sort of like, I'm not super versed in metal subcultures to be fair, so I don't really know, but that's, okay. Wait, punk isn't even a metal subculture. What am I saying? I just know this one's goth. I don't know. Anyway. I do like that concept though. But I'm here to talk about the designs. Not like what they're based on. I don't like, cause you shouldn't have to know what they're based on to have good designs. So let's see. Okay, I am seeing right away they definitely don't complement each other very much. So yeah, you're definitely gonna need some more consistency. They do have the same hair pieces. These two do. I don't see it on this one. This one does. But they also, they do have similar shoes. Like these guys have the same shoes. This one doesn't though. Okay, what I am seeing is that they wear pretty neutral colors. And then have like their signature color as like a tie and some like smaller details. So I think that's working pretty well actually. I just think they need a little more consistency. This one's got like 3 main colors going on here. This one also kind of has, well, this one also has at least 3 colors going on here, yeah. This one only has like 2 colors. So that makes these, that makes this one kind of stand out a little more, and not like in a great way, because I think, because there's a lot less color going on in this one. So I would say like if you wanna, because you have like blue and the dark black. And well, actually, I mean, the eyes are pretty striking because they're like the only warm color in this entire thing. I guess I'm just gonna go back to what I was saying before, is that like with more than 3 idols, you definitely want there to be, yeah, I would suggest being very careful with what details you add, and picking and choosing, being more simplified, because the more details you add, the more you have to coordinate the balance between all of them. So like I do think the tie, the tie thing is working pretty well. At the very least, in the hair bands, looking good. I would suggest making, like, one idea is this one looks very well coordinated just because of this very simple color scheme, honestly. I would suggest maybe making this one giving this one like black hair instead, or making the whole thing purple, just so there's not this third color kind of interfering. Or like, actually, yeah, if it was completely purple, that would look good, honestly, I think. Or like this one has like a two-tone hair. What if you gave them all two-tone hair? For example, like, yeah, like give them. They just, when it comes to like these more than 3 idols, like they just need a lot to match. Because the more differences there are, the harder it gets. Just choose a couple striking features that you want to go with. Like, cause this, you know, this two-tone hair is very striking. It really draws your eye. If these other ones don't have it, it does look kind of imbalanced. This one also has like, this one has two-tone hair, but it's like gradient hair. And then this one just has plain all color hair. So like that very much creates an imbalance. What about this one? This one has just plain hair like this one, it seems. But I think having them all be different like that is kind of taking away from it. I don't know. They just need to have some more consistency in every regard. I'm kind of thinking out loud. I'm sorry if I'm like, what's coming out of my mouth is confusing. I think the reason that I'm having trouble is just because there's just a lot of, again, with the other groups, the other quartet I was talking about, there are a lot of different directions you can go. You just have to be consistent you have to pick and choose what aspects you want to be consistent with, and then have a few differences here and there. I hope that makes sense. And you have to pick and choose what you want those consistencies to be, whether it's like the with the hair, or with the clothing style, or with the color scheme, or the way the colors are distributed. You just need more consistency in some regard. The blue one reminds me of a character from Persona 3 because the style is the same. I think the second is maybe Scene, and the third is Emo. Maybe. Hey Alessio, what's up? Alright. I hope what I said about these makes sense. Man, we've gotten quite a few, like, more than 3 groups so far, which is pretty interesting. Anyway, I really hope that helped. Let's move on. What song is playing? Oh, HD Will. Okay. Where can I get my widow back? Okay. Bread God the First. Okay. I want sulfuric star stains. That's interesting. I want sulfuric star stains to feel more uncanny than the canon species while still fitting in the world. Their design was inspired by radiation. I aimed for something unique but not overly complex or boring. General thoughts appreciated though. Thanks for your time, Riti. Okay. I am curious now. Oh, this is okay. Oh man. Oh, creepy idols. I would love the idea of creepy idols. Like, I love that. Her hair is shaped after the radiation sign. That is actually genius. That's so fucking genius. Her shape it's shaped after the contamination sign. That is so genius. Also, the reflections on this hair, like, bro. This art is very well done. it's like splat style, but just different enough to where it's like unique. I like that. The reflections, Jesus Christ. This one looks like a bubble. I don't know how to describe it. Atoll. Yeah, an antic. Cute. Okay, I'm liking these guys a lot already. And they do, yeah, overall they do coordinate pretty well already. Like this, the contrasting skin colors are working well for them. They have equal distribution of this greenish color. They each have a little bit of their own color. This one has yellow. This one has more of the purple blue color. They have the same boots, same eye color, and and I like how their hair is different, but it still mirrors each other with like the general shape. So that's working well. This is clever. Like there's some detail on the chest with this one, but that's balanced by the fishnet here. So you have like some more detail here and then some more detail here. That's working really well. Yeah, and this one also has like some kind. Oh, wait, this is fishnet. Oh, that works even better. This also has some fishnet up here. That works really well. Yeah, I like that. It's kind of hard to. I can tell they're wearing some sort of headwear. It's kind of hard to tell what they are. I think this is like some sort of hat. And I'm guessing this is like a hoodie. I'm not really sure, but that's also working pretty well. The hat on this one is throwing me off just a little bit because it has colors that aren't really incorporated anywhere else. But I think it's all right. First of all, because this band is supposed, I think it's supposed to give kind of a weird vibe, so I think there's a little bit of wiggle room there. But also, it's kind of relegated to this, like, how do I explain it? Because, like, normally I would say, oh, there's this color here that's not anywhere else, that's weird. But, I think because it's like half covered by the hair, and you're not even gonna see it very much, that it's... Oh, you know why? It's because the rest of this is all pretty dark. Like, it kind of helps balance this, actually, because the yellow is pretty bright, but the rest of this one is a little dark, so this extra color, kind of helps balance that just a little bit. I think that's why that doesn't look bad to me. Yeah, I think the one thing I would say is this greenish color is kind of, I think, is disturbing the color scheme just a little bit, because you have this like very cool toned green, but then you have this green that's more warm toned, and I think that's just kind of, because like the main color scheme, as I can tell, is this very dark blue, this cool green, and the yellow, and then throwing this type of green in there, kind of like, that's kind of like a triad, right? And then this kind of gets thrown in there, kind of, it doesn't really coordinate with the rest of it, I feel like. So maybe if you incorporated that like somewhere on this one, maybe add it to like the boots, or like give them socks that are this color or something like that, that would help. But it doesn't really look bad, honestly. If it stayed as is, I think it would be fine. Yeah, that's the only thing I would say. The reason this color works fine is because it's very neutral. It doesn't really have much color to it at all. Yeah. I also really like this green color. It very much gives like this has been contaminated type color. So I think if you incorporated it somewhere into this one, I think that would look really good. So yeah. By the way, the yellow one does not have a left hand. Oh, it doesn't. Or they don't. What are their pronouns? I don't know. They don't. Is that intentional? It would be interesting if that was intentional. But yeah. I'm sorry to retype this, but is there a form to submit my idols with the form closed? The form's closed right now. Once I get through everyone, it'll reopen. Yeah, I really like this. These are really cool. I want to see more of them. I'm like probably just gonna follow everyone that I like after this. Cool. Okay. We are officially halfway through, pretty much halfway, mostly halfway through. Okay. Did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Bruh, why did the music stop? Oh my god, now I'm gonna have to skip all the way back to where we were. Okay, we were around here. Okay. Next one is, Cartoon. I want to make the members of Shipwreck as iconic as possible while tying into the pirate theme. Okay. Rigi, there were a hand. What do you mean? Ooh! Ooh! Oh my god, there's a little sea bunny! Okay. Yeah, this is looking very good already. It's already giving that other idol group. Hold on, let me go back to it. Is it this one? I'm trying to remember. No, not this one. Oh yeah, it was this one. So this one, what was it called? Fuck, this was 30. Shipwreck. Shipwreck is doing a very similar thing to what's happening here, where each one has its own colors, but they coordinate by having similar articles of clothing and just like and like mirroring and opposite feature, like other stuff besides the color scheme is making them coordinate. That's what these guys are doing. Oh my god, I love these. I love the little face. Oh my god. Is this even an inkling? Is this... I'm not sure. I think it's an inkling. This one... What species is this? I don't know. Whatever. I don't care that much about it. Red white looks like a kabuki mask. Yeah, a little bit. Strong use of monochromatic coloring going on here. Yeah. The transparent eyelid. Oh, yeah, I know, right? That's so creative. Okay, so the color scheme's amazing. Like, honestly, not much to say here. Not much to say there at all. It's interesting because their colors are not really, they are not matching colors in almost any respect, but it works because they have equal distribution in the same way. Their colors are distributed in the same way. And, like, for example, they each have a stripe of their color going down the leg. They each have these, like, little curls of the color, like, of X color. You know, and the fingers of the X color. So the colors are not the same, but they're distributed in the same way. Same thing with these. I hope that that y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Now the clothing is, like, the designs are very different though in some ways. Like, it's interesting because there's a lot of differences going on here, but they still look very coordinated. Like, this one has, I think it's just because they have like features that mirror that resemble each other just enough to where it to where it works. Oh, you know what? It's like this is like another like Huntrix or Tropisplash situation where like they don't look like they coordinate at well they coordinate, but you can't tell why at first because they aren't exactly matching, but they're implying each other. For example, they have like this whole hair thing going on, and then this one has this big cape, which are very similar shapes to each other. They're just complementing each other. They're like opposites kind of, but also matching. It's very interesting throughout these critiques how I'm like seeing different ways things can correlate. Like, so those correlate each other without actually matching. Similar thing with these like little appendages here. And what else? This one has like these kind of wing-like parts that go inward, and then this one has this collar that goes outward. That's like an opposite that goes together. Yeah, like that's so interesting because like they have opposites, they have slightly matching stuff, but it's very implied and not so literal, which takes a lot of skill. That's why these look coordinated without exactly matching in a very overt way. That's really impressive. I like that. And yeah, I mean, just because of the way these are designed, I kind of am not sure what to say because like they're different just enough to where it feels intentional. Like they're different enough to where they're very individualized, but similar enough to where I feel like all of their differences are intentional. So it's very interesting. Synchronize, yeah. This song makes me happy. They also both have like turtleneck. What can I say? Another thing is like this one has more loose clothing. This one has more slightly like more skin tight stuff. Like it's also kind of loose, but it's this one's also it's also round, a lot of round stuff versus angular, like more square. This one has like just a lot of square features going on here, and this one has a lot more round stuff going on. You know what? I think there's not much to critique here actually, which is very interesting. Like, at first glance I thought I would have a lot to say, but not really. Like, in terms of, like, what to change. I think these are really well designed. Like, really well designed in, like, the way of, like, a professional would do. Yeah, I'm really impressed by these. So many idols, yet the best one is missing. Regent himself. Damn. I appreciate that compliment. I mean, it's funny you say that because I feel like I could learn from this one, honestly. Like, because this is such a sophisticated way of making a duo, while also making them incredibly individualized. So this is really impressive to me. Alright, let's move on. I'm going to drink some water again. Oh no, French! I see French again! Okay, Metphisto Delta. I'm just thinking of like Metphisto from Love in Deep Space. Anyway, it was for making new idols for Splatoon 4 with 4 groups of idols, but I did not make the other 2 groups. 4 idol groups? Not a group of 4 idols, 4 idol groups? Is that what you're saying? Anyway, let's see. Okay. Oh, so they made... Wow, that's really... Okay, that's ambitious as fuck. I thought I was ambitious, but 4 idol group... Oh, I'm wondering... Did you mean... Are these supposed to be splat bands? I'm not really sure, but, These do look more like idols because they have very similar features. This is giving more... Well, their outfits are also kind of similar. This is giving more swag band, but I don't know. But, so basically we have 2 bands here. 2 duos. I'm gonna go with this one because it's more interesting. Because I don't have time to do 2 groups. It's not really fair to everyone else. So I'm just gonna do one. I like this guy. I think he's an axolotl. Yeah, and also I can't see their designs completely, so that kind of makes it difficult. Like, whenever you submit, you should submit something that shows, like, the entire character, because I can't really judge when I don't know what the entire character looks like. This one, I feel like, since their heads are so different, I'm immediately thinking, this should kind of have a similar approach to the other 2 bands I just looked at, like the one I just looked at and the one I was comparing it to, which like have pretty individual characters, but their similarities come from like the type of clothing they wear and also maybe color scheme. In some ways, they just need some more similarities, honestly. Hey Twanix, have a great stream. Thank you. What is the axolotl guy high on? I don't. He looks like he's having a good time. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Like they each have like a bit of a collar here, which does kind of match. I feel like if they have like really similar outfits, that would work pretty well. Maybe like, you know, something that might be helpful is like this guy. He's an axolotl, so I'm assuming. So he has like these things on his head. What if like you gave her like a headpiece that had similar things, like maybe like buns. Like if you gave her space buns, for example, like that would help mirror that. You know what I mean? So like. So there are a lot of different ways you can go. But again, I can't really see the entire design, so that is kind of a problem. Yeah, I do like the idea of there being an inkfish and then like another creature, like H2O did. Yeah. It just needs some more work. And you gotta decide like what, like it can be troublesome to like decide what you want to do, like in terms of opposites or in terms of like matching, like decide which method you want to lean into, you know what I mean? There's a lot of options you have, and I know that can be kind of intimidating, but you know, that's why it just like it takes a lot of time and effort to really hone in on what design is best for your idols. So yeah, there isn't much more I can say, unfortunately, just because I can't see most of the design. I can't see the entire design, so but yeah. Next, okay, the second image is the new design for Anko, so use that. Usagi is the sea bunny, Wasabi is the sunfish, and Anko is the anglerfish, so this is a trio. Okay. Oh, cute! Oh wait, the second image is the new design for Anko. Oh, okay, so this one isn't new design. It doesn't look that different, honestly, but okay. These are so cute. The sea bunny is very cute. Wait for the submissions. Can there be solo idols? No. This is meant for groups. The person who sent like a solo character was a mistake. So yeah. These are very cute. I love this. This is so cute. It's like reminding me of like I don't know. Like I feel like there's an emote I saw of this like that was similar to this. It was cute. Okay, so wait, I'm wondering. Wait. Oh, this is attached by like a little thing. Okay, that's interesting. I thought it was just floating for a second. Okay, so what's working already is that they all have a similar vibe, and I think that's because they all have round shapes, which makes them look all soft and cuddly. They all just, yeah, like these two especially. It's interesting because this one also has like a very round shape with like the face and the hair, but this one also has some angles. Which I think makes this one stand out a little too much. Like if you added some angled features to these as well, I think that would help, or if you just did away with the angles on this one. Yeah, the only difference between this design and this design really is the clothes, I would say. Yeah. Honestly, I would say that this design is still better because the shirt here there's already this red is already like really drawing the eye over here because neither of these have any red incorporated, and red is a really warm color, and like all the rest of this is cool colors. Like all of this is cool colors except for the red. So I would say again, you gotta either incorporate the red into these or just do away with it entirely, or have this one have a warm color, have this one have a warm color, have this one have a warm color. Those are the three options that would work well here, I think. Because right now this one has some angles, has a warm color, and both of those are really drawing the eye over here. Whereas this one and this one have mostly neutral colors, and only like the only color is blue. And then the rest is neutral. So, and you could also just have this one also match, like just make this one have just neutral colors and blue if you want. So yeah, trying to think. This one also has a little more detail, like it has like patterns. So maybe incorporate patterns into these ones, or get rid of the patterns here just because, or like this one does have patterned hair. So I don't know, maybe if you added some kind of detail to this one is very simple compared to these. So definitely add some sort of detail to this one, at least. Because yeah, both of these have detail that this one doesn't. The right one reminds me of Shipwreck. Yeah, this one is very giving shark. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I think that's about all I can say. These are pretty simple, so I think fixing these up would not be that difficult. Just making a few tweaks. Yeah. That's what's the advantage of having a simple art style, is that it doesn't take a whole lot to make things balanced. So yeah. Okay. pretty cure. I want her to look like a bunny fangirl. Memboception is kind of the theme of her band. Oh wait, is this just a single? Oh, you're right here in the chat. Yeah, I submitted a solo idol because I haven't finished the other members. Oh, I see. Oh my god, she's so cute though! She's adorable! Here, I'm gonna... She's so fucking cute. I mean, I can offer suggestions for like what the other members would look like. I think this, like, honestly, I can see her in a group with like other idols that have exactly really similar outfits, and have like a different color. Like I'm imagining, honestly, I'm like thinking, I'm gonna be so real. It's giving like I could see her in like a similar group to like the 7 idol group, where it's like an idol, like a K-pop type group, where they have like all have similar outfits and each have their own color. But you know, obviously you don't have to do that. That's just what immediately comes to mind for me. But yeah, she's really cute as a standalone character. Amazing design. You are already making a very interesting character on her own. So you are at least going in a very good direction. Her outfit is very complicated though, so if you're making her into a group, it's gonna take some work. Unless you're putting them all in exactly the same outfit, it's probably gonna take some effort to make them all coordinated. But I believe in you. I believe in you. She's adorable. Alright, since she's a single idol though, I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. So, yeah, good luck designing the other ones. So, yeah. Next is Artsy Sarah M. These are my idols Zoa made for Project Splatoon Tropica. I plan to make 2D animation and merch of them at some point, but nothing's definite. Mainly, I just want to make pretty idols based off Summer Nights with cool lore. This sounds familiar. I feel like I might have seen this before. Oh! Oh! Okay! Why are these giving... Okay, this is giving Steven Universe a little bit. Because of, like, the monochrome. Yeah. This is gonna be pretty easy because, like, they're monochrome. When you have monochrome characters, it is hard to mess up. At least in terms of color, it is very hard to mess up. So yeah, already. And, like, their outfits are almost identical. Well, not entirely identical. Actually, no, they're not. Their outfits are like pretty much identical. The only difference is the height, the hair, the markings, and the eyes. That's literally it seems like. Or like, and also maybe the body type. Like this one's more small and dainty. This one's like a bit more built. So this fish is so goofy. I love this fish. Yeah, so already you have kind of gone the cheat code route of making monochromatic idols, which is not, there's no shame in that. I just think it's kind of funny to see. Because whenever you make monochromatic idols in exactly the same outfits, like, you're kind of, that's almost cheating, because it's like, it's really hard to mess up when you do that. And again, that's not a bad thing. Actually, it still takes skill to design an outfit and a character design that is still good, and still nice to look at, and I think you've done an impeccable job of that. It's also interesting, one thing that's cool is that these are these are detailed, and you have a pass to do that because the monochromatic and the monochrome thing going on, and also the same outfits, means that they're going to coordinate no matter what, so you can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want. You can make them as detailed as you want. You don't need to worry about having detail here, making sure this balances and whatever, because like it already is going to coordinate no matter what. I didn't make alternate outfits with integration of other colors. Oh, I'd love to see that. That's cool. So yeah, there honestly is not much to say here. I will say, well, not much to say in terms of critique. This one has like very round, like there is a little bit of opposites going on. Like this one has more sharp angular hair, this one has rounder hair, more angular eyes, big giant adorable big giant eyes. Tall versus short, obviously. This one has like these high heels versus the more sandals here. That's like a small difference in the outfit. And they have markings, but you know, they each have their own style of markings. So yeah, these are really well designed. And again, like it's easier whenever they're monochromatic and have the same outfits, but there's still thought that goes into this. Like there is still some opposites going on. Even whenever you are making, like, I'm not saying that making monochromatic idols in the same outfit is automatically going to make a good design. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you still have to know character design in general to make something like this, but, yeah, these are really, really well done. The pink one is a type of Sakoglassus sea slug, and the yellow one is an anemone. Really? Cool. I love these guys, and I love the stupid fish. The fish looks so stupid, and I love it. Like, stupid face. Like, there is no brain behind those eyes. Okay, but I love them. I'm really excited to see what you do with them, and they also would make amazing merch. Like, they are already set in that regard. Okay, I am getting super hot because it is probably like 90 fucking degrees outside. So I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again, and I have to go all the way to the part of the playlist we were at. I'm gonna fix this later, I promise. Wait, where were we? I don't know, we got past that one. Okay, whatever. I like Hyperdiver. We're listening to Hyperdiver. Okay. I'll read you if you do get the chance or don't mind. I've posted Starlight Tights reference sheets so that you can get a better idea of them. Thank you. I'm honestly just gonna let people resubmit probably once the form opens again, because I don't have time to just look at them on my own time. Just because I have so much to do. Yeah. Let's continue. Alright. Nixxie Tune. In 50 billion years I'll make a comic with them, but otherwise I don't give a shit. These designs are really old to me, 2024, and I wanted to just redesign them anyway. I based them off of Summer Nights or something. Okay. Oh, we have to get rid of these. Oh, cute! Cute! Look at them! This is the second group I've seen that, like, based off of Summer Nights. Like, I don't know what it is with people in all these beach-themed stuff, but, you know, it's cute. This art style is also fucking adorable. Suction cup shape is part of my hair style. Okay, good to know. Seaweed hair tire. This is so cute. Wow, okay, so I'm definitely seeing, like, the whole slightly complicated art style / designs, but they're balanced, so it's okay. That's what I'm seeing here. They're super. I really fuck with them. I just really like their art style. The art style is so cute. But anyway, yeah, these are. Yeah, there not a lot about them like matches at first glance, but again, I think they're doing the thing where they coordinate in a more subtle way, which again takes a lot of skill to do. They do have some matching stuff like these arm cuffs and leg cuffs. Like they both have that going on. Oh, this is clever. They have like this shape going on here. This one also has a similar round shape going on. These little things on the shoulders. This one also has a little thing on the shoulders. So, you know, stuff like that is helping them coordinate. Their hairstyles are also very similar. And their outfits are where it really differs. But because of these smaller things, their shoes also match too. Because of these smaller things that are coordinating, they have a little bit more wiggle room when it comes to like the main outfit. And they still have similarities. Like this one has like this kind of round trim. This also has round trim. Yeah, they have similar sleeves. Like honestly, this is a really well designed duo. And like because there are so many like opposites, so many little matching things, this one can have like this extra green here, even though there's none of that color here. It works because it's just of such a small detail for this one specifically, and there's so much that's already matching and so much that's already coordinating. They also have these little stars that are consistent. This one has like a diamond motif going on, whereas this one has more of the flower. Actually, wait, that's not a star. Is that a flower? This one also has flowers. I don't know, whatever, doesn't really matter. But yeah, honestly, not much to say. These are really, really well designed. And also their headpieces are very different, but they have like, but the reason they balance out is because like if they're the same level of detail. Like they have like like this one has this flower, also these little seaweed things, and then this one just has these giant glasses, which the glasses are simple, but they're really big. So like they kind of have the same level of standing out on their head. So yeah, really well designed, really nice. Would love to see more of these guys. French fry, hey, nice to see you. The suction, yeah, so they say the suction cup is part of their art style. But if they're deliberately heart-shaped, that's really fucking cute. Yeah, but yeah, really solid job on these. Alright. Octofrog. Mostly made for my love of glam rock, but would like advice on making them more visually iconic, though general advice on making a duo would be alright as well. You don't gotta look at the SWAT version, kinda just wanted to show it off. Teehee. Alright. I don't know much about glam rock, so I'm not gonna... I don't have any knowledge about that to contribute, but yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, so wait, this is like the species swap thing. This is the main one, apparently. I think? Yeah, okay, I think this is the main one. I'm not gonna look at the other one because it's gonna confuse me. Does it say? Okay. This is really cool. Yeah. I'm liking it. I love the Zapfish. Glamrock Zapfish was something I never thought I would see. But I'm not complaining. It's giving David Bowie, yeah. This, what even is this headpiece? I'm not really sure what it is. What's interesting is that, like, since this is, like, such a different, like, creature, like, there's a lot of wiggle room here, because, you know, like, there's only so much you can make match between the two of them, since, like, they're, you know, so different. But, they do got some, like, this eye, like, eye thing here is the same, so that's working well for them. They each have kind of a belt, and they have like an equal distribution of color as well. Like they have the kind of same amount of white and their other color. Well, actually, this one could use a little more blue, I think. There's a lot of white going on this one. But otherwise, the overall things are distributed very well. And it's, you know, it's kind of hard to comment on, again, because of the different species. Like, this one can just be designed pretty individually, and it won't really affect too much. This, and I like how this one just has, like, just enough detail to where it doesn't look, you know, like, overflowing, because the Zapfish is so small that, like, if you added more detail than it already does, it's just gonna look cluttered and weird. So this is a good balance. Oh yeah, I just noticed the tail has this, like, kind of thunderbolt type of pattern, which this one also has here, so that's really well done, I think. Otherwise there isn't much, like, I can comment on, because again, like this one can kind of be designed however, besides, like, the small details that match this one, because, you know, it's a completely different type of figure. Yeah, really fun, really solid. I'm trying to think of, yeah, honestly, just adding more blue to this one, I think, would make things balanced. Otherwise, there really isn't much I can say. Really fun, really glam rock. And I would say you can really do whatever you want, like, because you've really just, the coordination is already there. So, yeah, really awesome. Like, I feel bad because there's not so much else I can say because it's like really just really solid already. So yeah. Let's go to the next one. Blue Spirulina. I want them to have a great personality and that their designs complement them. Just that. All right. Oh, cute. Esperre and Nauco. Alright. They are called Turbies. Alright, I'm seeing some coordination already. We have... Yeah, they're mostly monochrome, which is, you know, that makes it kind of easy to work with. It's, the coloring style makes it a little difficult to tell, but, I think this one's supposed to have, like, some silver stuff. Like, this is supposed to be silver, I think, whereas this one has gold. At least, if it is silver, that works pretty well, because silver versus gold is kind of hard to go wrong with. This gold is also very poignant, like, very, striking, so, if this one has silver, that would help balance that out. The headpiece reminds me of that old lady from Princess and the Frog! From the last band, yeah, that's funny. I made Science Hey I'm late, but I want to tell you thanks for your advices. Of course, I hope it helped. Yeah, so the outfits are already, like, decent. Like, the boots, you know, already look pretty similar and are working pretty decent together. The top part is kind of where it gets a little off, I would say. The hairstyles are really different, and I mean that could be okay if their outfits matched a lot, because, you know, you kind of have to have an equal distribution again of, like, differences versus sameness. Or go completely all out with making some stuff different from each other. I don't know how to explain what you know what I'm talking about. I've been talking about this whole stream. They kind of have the same color thing going on that you were talking about earlier with Deep Cut. Yeah, actually, yeah. Now that you pointed out, yeah, like we've seen with other groups. They each have their own color plus a sub-color. Because they incorporate just a little bit of each other. This one, the orange here, I'm kind of iffy about because this blue and red is, like, already, they're complementary colors, but then the orange is pretty close to red. Like, if this were, like, a yellow, maybe, like that's why this gold works well. Then it would be like a triad, but orange is a little too close to the red, to feel like it really matches. I honestly should do a stream where, like, I talk more about color theory, because I know it sounds random when I'm like, oh, this color doesn't match, oh, this color does, this is a triad, whatever. So, if you don't know what, like, triads and complementary colors are, I would suggest looking that up, so you know what I'm talking about. But, for now, I'm just gonna have to say, trust me, bro. Hey, Pharaoh Cash. The double suction cups is a good idea, too. Yeah! Now that you mention it, yeah, double suction cups is a really interesting idea. Sorry. So yeah, I would change the orange to, like, the red, or maybe yellow or something more tertiary. The outfits are not bad. They do look kind of have like a similar vibe going on. This one, honestly, because of the way it's colored, it's kind of difficult to tell what is supposed to be what, because not everything is outlined the same way this one is. But they both have these armbands, which is working for them. I would suggest adding some more silver up here somewhere. And maybe adding some sort of detail to this jumpsuit. Okay, so I'm guessing these stripes are supposed to be silver, actually. It's just kind of hard to see. So that works pretty well. I noticed there's like a tassel here. Are these tassels too? If these are tassels too, that works well. I did notice this one has more angular hair. This one has more round hair. So that works all right. This also has like an angular top and just more angles here, and then there's round stuff here. So that's working too. So yeah, I think it just needs a few more tweaks, like this orange here. And otherwise, like, they're working pretty well. I just noticed, I like this one's eyes a lot. The lashes here, something about it feels a little off to me. I feel like this one has a lot of eyeliner. I feel like it would look good if this one also had a lot of eyeliner, like maybe like under here or something, as like a compliment, or maybe like the lashes are bigger. Like, I just feel like the eyes on this one are a lot more striking than this one. But, that's just me. I do like how this one has kind of like a ponytail or something here. And this one doesn't have as much going on with the hair, but they have like this earring thing to balance it out. So that's good. That's clever. But yeah, I hope that helps. Honestly, looking pretty good. Just need some tweaks. I feel like the color of the silver on the blue looks a little too similar to the blue. Yeah, that's what's... Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Like, the silver here, I kind of attributed it to just being, like, unfinished artwork, but, yeah, make sure the silver actually is actually contrasting to the blue. If that were the case, I think that would look way better. Suction cups are a challenge to draw in my splat style. Yeah, the suction cups are hard even for me. Alright, let's keep going. Siren Cat 0421. Before anything, these are not their current designs as of now. I'm currently redesigning them, but I'd love to hear your thoughts before I get too invested in the redesigning. I'd also love for these silly guys to be iconic and definitely animated. I have big plans for them. I just need to get better at drawing them consistently, and I want to make designs I'm super happy with. Okay. Aww! Oh my god, they got big hair. I like the big hair. And this is yet another quad, another quartet. Like, what is with all the quartets? That's crazy. Okay. And also, what is it with the good designed quads? Like, y'all are better than me. Like, what the fuck? I never knew quads could be designed so well. This is already working so well. Like, first of all, they all have the big hair. So that already ties them together. They all have the really baggy the really baggy bottoms. They all have shirts that kind of expose a little bit of skin. They all have kind of like this, like these holes / garter stuff going on. Like none of the bottoms and tops actually match, but they all are similar enough to each other where they like complement each other. The two on the right. So that's just so clever. there is not much to say here. I would say this one's top is a little bit out of place, because the rest of them have like kind of have tighter tops, and they all kind of do this like diamond-like thing at the bottom, whereas this one doesn't. Like all of them have like a diamond top, but this one doesn't for some reason. So that's a little off. So yeah. But otherwise, like I'm trying to find things to critique. This one also doesn't have earrings, actually. This pink one is just kind of an outlier. These also have like earrings. And this one does not. But otherwise, I think these are honestly pretty good. Like, what the hell? Again, when it comes to quads, you need to have a lot of matching features / stuff that implies each other. A lot of stuff that is very consistent, otherwise it'll get too messy. This does that really well. So honestly, not a lot to say. They're also simple enough to be animated, actually. Like their designs are not that complicated. I would love to see. I'm really excited to see what you do with these. And I just like how like poofy all of the hair is. It's really fun. I like it. Yeah, really solid. Next, Ruby Rhinestone, my first ever OCs. These aren't perfect in any way, but I'm also currently working on the 3rd member for the group. This is just concept art, so don't judge the bad art, but in a nutshell, this is Taisei and Easy, they're a married couple. Okay, still working on their designs, but I'd absolutely love if you showed my OCs. It'd mean the world to me. Just don't be too harsh. This is the first time I've shown them to anyone online. I do plan to post little bits of them. Just stuff that makes me happy. Okay, all right. Well, I feel honored to be the one to show people your designs for the first time. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm in love. I am in love. I love the color schemes. This is so cool. And they're supposed to have a 3rd member. That's interesting. Okay. Like, they're giving... It's giving... kind of the glam rock from before a little bit, but also like this one is, at least this one is, this one is like so diva. So vibrant, yeah. Well, and again, it's doing the thing where it's very detailed, but everything is balanced, so it's just not really a big deal. Yeah, like so the fur on this one is very striking, and that kind of worried me a little bit, but this one has so much, like this cape, again, is kind of balancing that a little bit. Also these really long tentacles. Gee, I feel like so let's talk about the color scheme first. They both have a triad, which, you know, we've seen that before. That works pretty well. Even though they're different colors, they each have a triad. So they, that is complementing each other, even though they're not the same colors. And they're all distributed, and they're distributed in a similar way. Like, this one has, like, the 3 colors in here. In this cape, this one has 3 colors in the skirt. I mean, okay, technically this gold could be considered fourth color, but it just kind of feels like another version of this yellow, so I'm gonna kind of count that as the same color, basically, as the yellow. DJ Octavio's descendant? Yeah, kind of, actually. His really, really gay grandson. I'm sorry, he has the bisexual colors. Like, this looks like the bisexual flag, low-key. But yeah, yeah, they have, like, she has this sash kind of thing with these chains. He also has a similar thing going. He has the change, he has, like, kind of a sash going on here, too. With, like, this, and it's also doing silver versus gold as well. So that's working. They have similar gloves as well. I am so impressed with the fact that, like, they have very different vibes, but they still go together in terms of, like, how detailed they are, the type, and, like, the triads of colors. Like, they still go together somehow, which is really cool. I would say this one's headpiece is a lot more simple compared to hers. That could maybe be tweaked, but they each have like a symbol. Like, this one has like kind of the green star thing. She has the pink heart, and they each have them on their ear, glove, shoes, and part of the sash here. So you can see, like, even though they look really different at the first glance, they really coordinate very well, actually. Oh, something interesting is, like, this, she has, like, this pink eyeliner here. And this one doesn't have pink eyeliner, but he has this eyebrow that looks really, it looks kind of the same visually. So that's really clever. I just noticed something. Her eyes are opposite. That's so interesting. Heterochromia, but, like, with an extra step. I don't know. Yeah, this one also, they also have the same amount of color. Like, this one has 3 colors. This one has 3 colors. Actually, no, there's 4, my bad. But, like, but I guess you could count, like, this white heart as a color. So, you know what? Sure. Like, 4 colors here, 4 colors here. Like, my point is that it all, like, coordinates in some respect, which is so cool. These are honestly really well designed, and I'm honestly a big fan. This one especially, because you know, y'all know me, I'm an introvert, but she is also a fucking diva. So yeah, I'm really excited to see the 3rd member. I honestly don't have much to say. These are really, really cool. She is a little more balanced than Taisei is, I will say, I think. I feel like she has, like, this fur, the fur shawl thing, and then the fur boots. Wait, actually, he even does have that, because he has, like, this metal thing on his collar, and then this metal top to his boots. I think it's just being covered up because of, like, the big hair and the cape. Yeah, I would say it would help to have him his hair not cover up everything so much, like, just maybe make his hair just a little bit less prominent, but yeah, otherwise, yeah, really fucking amazing. Really well done. Yeah. The Octo one feels brutal. And the other one is a cutie patootie. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't think the other one was the other one the pansexual colors? Oh, no, wrong one. It is the oh my god, bisexual and I don't know if that's intentional, but I really hope it is. Okay. Okay. G Studios. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to give a vibe of they don't belong when it comes to Splatoon universe while still following their rules. Pointy ears for squids, etc. Okay. Like, they don't belong, but also following rules. That's like trench, literally. Ooh! Ooh! I love her face. She looks like she's planning something. This one's so mysterious. It's giving Sapphire for Steven Universe, I'm not gonna lie. He looks like a jellyfish, but I don't know if that's intentional. But, does it say? This one's an octoling, I think. Wait, no. No, that's a sea bunny. Sea bunny link. Yeah. This one is... It doesn't say what this one is. I'm gonna assume it's a jellyfish, because it's really giving jellyfish. But these are really cool. Honestly, it's already giving, like, they don't belong, but still following the rules. I think you're already doing a good job of that. I'm just taking a good look. Yeah, so this is yet another band where they each have their own color scheme, but they coordinate in terms of their appendages and outfits, and in subtle ways too. Like this one has like kind of this thing tied around with draping. This one has the pant drapey things. I don't know what they're called. This one has like a lot of just the draping sleeves, the draping hair pieces. This one has like also the draping hair. They have a top with like a hole in it. One thing I think is cool is this one has the abdomen area is a different color here, and that's kind of echoed with this here. It's not clothing, but it's giving a same visual idea. So that's cool. Tentacles connect to the back of their head. That is so interesting. Tinted ear tips. Why didn't I think of tinted ear tips? That's such a good idea. Anyway, I do think their outfits could coordinate a bit more though. Like this whole bottom part, these whole bottom parts are very, very different. They don't really coordinate really at all. I think, besides like these little drapey things, this one has like a pattern on their pants. Maybe incorporate a pattern here somewhere. There's like this ropey thing. Maybe have something similar to that go on here. What song is this? I'm curious. This is Smeared Canvas. Oh, it was on low volume, so. Anyway, I should need to remove Smeared Canvas because it's like one of my favorites and it just distracts me every time. Yeah, so I also think this one has a bit more detail, like I do think, okay, so there is a bit of detail in the top area and more detail in the bottom area on this one. That does coordinate a little bit, but I think it's just a little, I think this one has just a little more detail going on than this one. Something about it just doesn't quite feel super balanced. I mean, they still feel, I don't know, I feel like they just need like one tweak. Again, I think it's just this lower area, probably. Because regardless of what this one looks like, I think this area, just as an individual character, this area is very empty looking. I would maybe add like some of these stripes down here, or maybe like, I don't know, literally something. I don't even know. tinted ear tips are canon-ish. It's shown in a lot of the official concept art and some Splatfest art. Yeah, I think they're usually just tinted in like a skin way though. Just like, you know, because like ears can be tinted red just because of blood vessels, but I don't know. So yeah, I think that's what I have to say. But honestly, as a whole, these guys are worked really well already. Like, if you release them as is, I think they'd be pretty iconic. So yeah, could use an edit or two, maybe, but I really think they're pretty solid. I really felt with them. So yeah. What time is it? 4:18. Okay, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I am roasting. Like, my house is well air conditioned except for my room. Like, I'm not shitting you. Like, when I step out of my room, the temperature drops 10 degrees. And it's crazy. So, I'm gonna go through, like, maybe 1 or 2 more. And then I might dip, honestly, because, yeah, it's starting to get a little bit better for you. And, like, I would turn on a fan, but if I turn on the fan, it like, ruins my mic. Like, it just comes through. So. And Callie and Marie concept art for their summer nights outfits. Callie has blue ear tips with a cool, almost lava lamp pattern. Really? Okay, I want to look that up now. I don't know if it'll come up, but... Why is this so small, bro? Oh, it's giving me... It's making me go to Instagram. Okay, it's not these. Oh, is it this? Why is it so small, bruh? Why are all these on Instagram? Yeah, I see that now. That's really cool. Okay, now that it's canon, I can steal it. I'll keep that in mind. That's really cool. These outfits also, like, we were low-key robbed. Anyway. Okay. Alright. This is, Caroloralina line. I honestly just want you to give your opinion on Steel Gray's design. Steel Gray? That's a cool title. Oh my god, why French again? The French are coming. Okay. Oh, cute. Oh, we have the Summer Nights colors again. Okay, so this is just individuals. Are these? Yeah. Okay, so get rid of these. Okay. Alright, so it's funny to see this color scheme yet again. But, alright, okay, this is a little difficult with this one holding a Hydra. I can't see the entire design, but, I'll try my best. Also, I love how this one's holding, like, this little Octo guy. It's cute. This one also looks like he is so done with everything and everyone, and honestly, I feel him. Or her. I don't know. I will say immediately, these are giving Splat Band, not Idol Group, because there's not a lot that coordinates with each other, like, at all. So if you want them to be perceived as idols, I would definitely, that does need some work. There is some that works, that coordinates, like, they all have these baggy pants, and tank tops from what I can see. Again, I can't really see this, but I think this is like a tank top with like a big collar. But yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of coordination at all, so that's gonna have to be tweaked if you want them to be idols, or be seen, be iconic as idols. But as like just a group, like a splat band, they're really cool, and as individuals, I like them. This is this one an anemone? It like kind of has like those harmony type eyes. I like this one's hairstyle. This one also has tinted ears, like we were talking about before. This one looks good overall with like the jewelry and the silver stuff going on. Silver and blue is always a nice combination. I have separate designs without their accessories. Okay, I would submit those next time, so I can actually see. They were originally seen as a splat band, which also works as villains. Okay, yeah. I mean, if you'd rather them be a splat band, then that works with these current designs. I will say the color picking could be a little bit better. And again, this is like a color theory thing, which I haven't really gone in depth in any video or stream. So, you know, like if you want to learn more about color theory, just like look at it somewhere else or wait until I talk about it in depth. But for now, I'll say, make sure like the hues are the same. Like this is a warmer green than this green. So, and this green. So, this would look a lot nicer if this were the same hue. It can still be darker or lighter, because that's changing the value, but make it the same hue. Because otherwise, if you have like a hue that's kind of close to one, it just looks really weird. Because it looks unintentional. Like you were trying to pick the same color, but it wasn't quite the same. So I would suggest doing that. It's kind of similar thing going on here. This is a different kind of blue than what's going on here. So that kind of, it's not as egregious as here, but the same thing could be said about here. Unless these are jeans. If you like make it clear these are jeans, that would change that, because jeans are just so like normalized. Like we know that they're like a dark blue usually. That might help, but yeah, for the most part, I would say this should these could be having a better coordination. So yeah, one thing I did note, this kind of does complement this. I don't know if that's intentional, but yeah, this really depends on what you want to do with them. Like if you want to make them idols or you want to make them a splat band. But either way, I really like. I think the biggest strength here. Oh, they were supposed to be jeans. Okay, yeah. Then I would make that more obvious. So yeah. It really depends what you want to do with them. If you want them to be a splat band, or if you want them to be idols. Yeah, or just villains, that's cool too. But as individuals, they're very cute and charming. I love this one's eyes. I love this one's eyes. And this one's face too. And this entire like top half of this one I really like. I think it's just the bottom halves that are like not as working as well. Anyway though, they're very endearing, very cute, and curious to see what you'll do with them in the future. So yeah. All right, let's do one more. For Roy, I'm trying my best to make them as canon, original, and perfect trio design as possible as I can make. Also be extremely honest and give tips about the design if you see this, because I really want to adjust them and make them as good as can be. Okay. No mercy! Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Wait, this guy's reminding me of someone. Who is he reminding me of? He's reminding me of someone. I don't know. Tentacles were real peak song. Yeah. Peak song. Very peak song. Fun fact about the Octoling. It's also part of my take on Turquoise October, which they aren't part of anymore. Yeah, that's cool. We never get told who is in Turquoise October, which is, you know, that's a little sad. But yeah. Okay, so these each have a very clear color they're supposed to have. Yeah, right away, so these are all very interesting characters on their own. Again, they are also giving Splatband because they're not really coordinating with they coordinate in terms of colors. The colors are kind of working, but the actual designs definitely need work if they're going to be idols. So let me think. They're just like kind of complicated, so I'm trying to think of where to start. They do have. Okay, this is another one of those instances where I think they don't coordinate, and then I realize they kind of do. But then again, if they don't seem to coordinate at first glance, then there's definitely something up. They definitely do coordinate in some ways, though. Huh? Oh, Super Chat. Super Chat fire. Come on. The Super Chat should fire. Come on! Why isn't it firing? The second I start talking, I know it's gonna fire. Okay, whatever. Anyway, like, so one thing I'm noticing is these stars. Stars here, stars here, stars here. That's giving the diagonal coordination, like I mentioned with Huntrix. There's also a star here in the middle. This one also has a star up here, star here, obviously. So all the stars are working. I've been censored. I'm gonna read the super chat then. Is Jade suspiciously good at table turf? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, it's a reference. I don't know the reference, whatever it is. But this one is also, so there's also a little bit of subtle coordination. Like there's like the three little facial hair things. We have like these three little scratches here. Star earrings I just noticed. But yeah, I think, you know what I think the issue is here is I think there are too many colors. Like, the three main colors are present in all of them, but I don't think they're quite equally distributed, and there's also a little too much. Like, I honestly, I would get if I wasn't so, like, tired and hot, I would get out my tablet and, like, show you all the different colors, but, the main colors are orange, yellow, and blue, right? And we have those, but we also have this teal, we have this dark blue, we have a little bit of this greenish color here. We have like a really dark blue here. We have this blue that is kind of a neutral, but it's still like a bluish color, so it kind of adds to that. There's this purple blue again. So yeah, and then there's also this gold. Which again is also kind of a neutral, but it's not really represented anywhere else. So, there isn't any other metallic stuff. Oh, there's also red here. So there's a bunch of like there's a bunch of like other colors kind of scattered throughout. And I think that's what's throwing the balance off a little bit. I wish, it's kind of hard, like I wish I could like, I honestly wish I could like get out my tablet and like actually like be like, okay, like this is what you need to do. But the best way I could explain is okay, well, let me look at each color individually. Okay, so there's the blue. This one barely has any of the blue. This one could use a little bit more of the blue. This one also has a little bit of the blue, but still, again, not very much. And that would be fine if the other colors worked that way, but not really. This one has, with the yellow, this one has a lot of the yellow, this one has a little bit yellow. But these have more, these contrasts have more of the yellow color than these have of the blue color, if that makes sense. So it's not completely balanced. And then with the orange, this one only has a little bit of the orange, whereas this one has kind of this big orange splotch in here, which is the shirt. So yeah, I just feel like the colors need to be more just distributed a bit more. And like get rid of like these extra colors. Like unless they're cause this idol group, right? This idol group is trying to do equal distribution of colors. That's the direction it's going. So in order to do that effectively, get rid of these extra colors that aren't really seen anywhere else. Or like pick like this turquoise color looks really nice on this character. You can, I would suggest, like maybe you can add it to the others as like another like color to complement everything. But only pick one at maximum. Because these three colors are already really bright and already do a lot. So yeah, get rid of extra colors that you don't need. And then as for like the actual designs themselves, honestly, that's the biggest strength, is the clothing itself, because the stars are nice. Like the star motif is everywhere. They all have these star earrings. That looks great. They each have kind of like a star in their hair. Like this one's obvious, but then they have like this kind of like starry shape up here. This one has like these tentacles are cut in kind of a starry shape. Oh, I just noticed like this facial hair, and then these little spikes here, and then this choker. They all kind of like mirror each other a little bit with like that spiky look. So there is a lot. So when it comes to the design, I think I'm mostly just a stickler about the colors. The rest of the designs are working pretty well. The level of detail is pretty consistent throughout, and that's really well done. I think it's just the colors that are making everything like be like, whoa, what the fuck am I looking at? So yeah, but I think once that is fixed, then the strengths of all of these designs will really stand out a lot more. So I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. They look really fun. They look like little, they look like a cross between like the Summer Nights stuff that we've been seeing and like I don't know, like punks, I guess. So yeah. All right. Let's see. There aren't a lot of... Okay. Alright, I guess that is going... I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna be so real. Because, yeah, I am roasting. Yeah, I cannot... I cannot. Like, I'm sweating so hard right now in this fucking room. The stream would normally end in half an hour anyway. So, yeah. And how many did we get through? We got through quite a lot. 42 of 68. So that means we did 20 last time. So that means we did 22 this time. Okay, that's not bad at all. So we'll probably be able to get through the rest next week. So yeah, I reached my cap, like of the submissions anyway. So don't dehydrate, Reed. Yeah, I know. Thank you. You don't mess around with heat stroke. No, literally. I don't know why my room is so badly regulated. Iced cream. No, I should get some ice. Thank you, Polaris. I should maybe get some ice cream because I'm planning on going out after this. So maybe I will get some ice cream. Anyway, we'll finish the designs next week. And I will open the form after I get all the submissions done. And people will also be able to submit redesigns as well at some point. Thanks for everything. Yeah, of course. Thank you for the critique on the stream. Yeah, of course. I'm really happy to help you guys out. Also, for those who care, the Trenchcast is coming out tomorrow, probably. My editor is... Bless them. They are trying so hard to get it done. So it'll probably come out tomorrow. No promises, but... Because I don't want to overwork my editor. But that is our goal. So that will happen. Hopefully. We are working on it. We didn't forget about it. Don't worry. So yeah. I'll see y'all later.